Hey everybody, you're watching
The Cornstar.
If you're even slightly interested in farming or just want to watch a 22-year-old farmer get some stuff done, you're in the right place. While I'm talking about it and you're thinking about it, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. If you like the video at all and you want to support us, just hit the thumbs up button. Thank you so much, guys. Man, I think I'm starting to lose my voice. This isn't good. Okay, let's get into the video. Good morning, everybody. It stayed pretty wet last night. Not a whole lot of drying went on, so I've been cleaning the shop for a couple hours this morning. I think Dad and I are gonna go try to fire up the combine and see how it goes. The stock should be drying down and the ground shouldn't really be that wet, so I think we'll be okay.
Yum, yum. Breakfast time. Daddy Cornstar's having eggs, sausage, making toast, and then I put on the best part of all. Anything to say, Mama Cornstar?
No man was ever shot in the kitchen while cooking.
Oh yeah, just a little bit of advice for you guys. Don't slam your finger in your house door. Doesn't feel very good. Don't say I never did nothing for you. Okay, I need to run over to my sister's house, help her unload some doors for her house, and then we'll go fire up the combine. Yesterday was Cooper's birthday, so don't forget to wish him happy birthday down in the comments below. He just turned 17. But since it was his birthday yesterday, we're gonna have to quit early tonight because we have a birthday party planned for him. Don't want to forget that. What'd you do? Spend all your money on doors?
Well, I had to return the ones we had and get these ones. Oh. These ones are cheaper though.
She'll get used to the camera being pointed at her. Aw man, he's putting ruts in the yard. Mom is not gonna be happy. Having the scale down here is really nice for Chuck because I can just tell him we're shooting for roughly 30,000 pounds on the grain cart, so he knows if it's close to 30,000 pounds that he's full and he can go dump. With our other carts, they don't have it, and he's always asking me on the radio, Cole, can I go dump yet? Can I go dump? And this just makes it super easy. He can look at it. He knows exactly how full he is when he's unloading. He knows how full he is. Big fan of the scale. It never fails. As soon as you start recording, this little guy goes off. We're getting the field opened up right now. It always takes a while to get all the end rows off. When I say end rows, some people call them headlands, whatever you want to call them. We just call them end rows here. But that's basically the outline of the field. And then once we get the outline done, then we can start hitting the long rows back and forth, AKA the meat and potatoes of the field. You start getting a lot more done when you can just start getting on long rows going back and forth versus skimming around the outside trying to cut open new areas. And then when you're on a single pass like we are right now, it's like this pass is only 20 feet wide. Then when he gets full, he'd have to cut over and make a new spot so I could pull up beside him and then continue on. Once you get the end rows off and stuff, you have ample room to turn around and it's not an issue. I'm not sure why he didn't hop onto the end rows down here. These rows are going this way and those ones in the end are going that way. If he got those off, then we'd have plenty of area to turn around in. This AgCam by DakotaMicro is so handy. We used to have some older ones and I always didn't like them. I thought they didn't do much good. But we got this one in here. It's crystal clear. It's 720p quality. Phenomenal. When I'm going along, I don't even have to turn around now. I can just stay looking at that. Makes it pretty nice because I can just sit back in my seat. I can look over there. I can see that he's filling me. I know if he's too far to the back, too far to the front, if I'm too close, too far away. And then I can just look below that and I can see my scale so I know exactly how heavy I am. I can get used to this.
Look at that handsome young man. He must get his looks from his father. Tell you what, that Brent auger wagon, we are really liking the white tires on it. It's amazing how smooth it rides on the fields. I better stop here for a second. Yeehaw! I'll show you guys something. When my daughter was a little girl, she gave me this little M&M. And she told me to keep it in the combine. So over the years, we've always kept it in the machine. Yes, she ripped its arm off, but it always stays here.
Normally in corn, we run 2 grain carts. Right now, we're right next to the semis, so we don't have a very far haul to go with the grain cart, and we're kind of short some help, so we're just running 1 cart. If you have one experienced driver who can keep up with the combine, then it's okay, but if we're in a longer field where you have to drive further to get to the semis or something, or if we have a less experienced grain cart driver. I know one difference from our combine to several of the newer, bigger combines is they have a lot bigger grain tank. Ours holds about 280 bushels or so, and a lot of these new ones hold about 400. So they can go a lot longer across the field, and that allows the grain cart driver to have time to unload and get back there before they're full. So that makes a big difference. That's why you see a lot of guys just running 1 big grain cart. For us, we've been running 2 Brent 674 grain carts, but since Unver first sent out this Brent V700, we're running this. And then we took our Massey Ferguson 2745 and we stuck our other Brent cart on that. So if in a pinch we need to run 3 grain carts, we can. And if we want to have some extra storage at the end of the day, we can. Because the 2745 is a little small for that grain cart. Right here, Cooper can basically make a down and back and then he's full. This corn we're running in is roughly 25% moisture. If I'm not mistaken, the percentage of moisture is the volume of weight of moisture in the corn. So if it's 15% moisture, that means 15% of the weight of the corn is from moisture. We want the moisture to be lower, but not too low. We want it around that 15% mark. If it's 15%, we don't have to dry it. We don't get any dockage for having wet corn where they have to run through their dryers at the co-op. But there is such thing as being too dry. So let's say corn gets down to 12%, then you're actually losing yield because it's less weight than what it needs to be. 25% is kind of considered very high moisture for us. Usually we don't combine unless it's under 20, but this year we don't have a lot of drying days left really, so we're getting out here and picking. Hey Coop, how's this yielding?
220 to 230.
Not gonna complain with that.
I hate it when they interrupt your video. Oops, sorry.
Not gonna complain about that. Not gonna complain with that. He's trying to mess with us right now because he's looking at my mouth move.
Don't even dare shutting me off. What if I have an accident?
We're gonna call it early tonight. It's time to go celebrate Cooper's birthday. Any guesses what we're having? You got it. Pizza! We like pizza.
I used to go pee behind the auger wagon, but now that we got the AgCam back here, I can't pee back here anymore. But there is a sign inside the cab on the monitor that says things appear smaller. So
Update on Cole's laundry, all finished. How many t-shirts do you guess is in this pile here? This Tower O t-shirts. The answer is 20. And 25 pairs of socks. Only 7 mismatched ones. Can you believe it? That's pretty good, I think. Out of 25 pair. Not sure where these came from, but you know, there's a match somewhere.